is sick. That statue is
the way it's set up too, where it's like Kazuya's kicking like super high.
Yeah.
I wanna place that on the edge of my table just to live life on the edge. It's just like, cause it's gonna fall over.
I'm trying to see how many dates having that statue in my house will be able to get me. I'll be like, what's up?
I'm so bad with statues like that too. Like I remember winning a Chun-Li collector's edition thing. I pulled it out of the box and already the little fabric on her clothes just fell off, and I was like,
whoa, was that by design or
I guess. I don't know. Things just fell off. I was like, okay. I guess it's that kind of statue.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we'll see Kazuya versus Asuka. Asuka, to be honest, as a character, like her core moves have not changed all that much ever since she was introduced in Tekken 5.
You know what? And I was just going to mention that. You know, I've been very vocal about this. I'm not a fan of Asuka. Not a fan of her character. I mean, I guess I can't really hate on certain characters because the Namcops would shoot me. But, you know, it's a character. She hasn't changed too much in the series. I feel very much like her and Law are probably the most unchanged. And even when they do make the changes to kind of accommodate what the system changes are between, you know, bound and screw, it's still the same inputs with the combos. But, I mean, she has a lot of cool tricks, I guess. She has a launching throw, which, wait, man, now come to think of it, Law also has a launching throw.
Oh.
Man, I wonder if it's the same character designer, game designer that handles both of these characters. If so, man, that guy's lazy. Anyways, into the match. So Asuka actually, I think, is a decent character. She has a lot of good punishes. She also has some decent mix-ups and the ability to combo from certain lows. So let's see if she's able to employ any of this in the matchup. But ALEXR right now picking Z Mishima, one of the two Mishimas in this faded battle for supremacy.
Yeah, I personally think Kazuya is probably one of the hardest Mishimas to get success with, but he's one of the coolest.
Yeah, you know what? When played at the highest level, I strongly believe that the Mishima characters are amongst the best in the game. But I mean, very hard to be on point every single time.
Yeah, just the electric in itself is it's a hard move to do consistently.
Oh,
and
yeah.
To be able to do it in tournament as well, it's tough for a lot of people.
Oh, he went for a jumping through there. Okay, 1-4, pressure, back to the wall, nice. Knew that the last hit there was high, able to capitalize, gets the combo there from the wall riding to stun.
That was a pretty big risk too, because he could have just low parried the lows, but he decided to commit to the wall standing too, but it paid off for him.
Yep, this time more pressure from Bunny of Doom. Goes for the Hell Sweep mix-up, and one of the great things about Kazuya is he has great range for that Hell Sweep, and it knocks down. So really creating more opportunities. He could do an axe kick, he could do the 4-4-3 to maybe advance for more combos. But he has a bevy of mids, although a bit risky to really keep on the pressure.
Is Kazuya the only character with like multiple like rage drives and rage arts?
He's the one that has the most options when it comes to rage.
Yeah.
Aside from Parang, who has 2 rage drops.
Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah.
Okay, goes for the full 1-2-4 string. But yeah, it's interesting because, you know, we don't see a lot of it, but you can transform into Devil. But now he has 2 ways to transform into Devil because he can do either the manual way with up back 1+2, or he can do the Thunder Godfist Rage Drive into the sky. If he gets upstairs, he'll transform into Devil. All right, here's the pressure at the wall. Misses it, but the last hit there of the new string. And ALEXR working on a slight life lead now.
That's a new kick.
That's the new animation on the down forward 3.
Oh, that's the command, down forward 3?
Yeah.
I thought that was just a friend.
Oh, and she went for the rage drive there, but Kazuya just swaying back and giving the back fist. Yeah, that is the new animation.
It's interesting. I like that too.
Yeah.
It's just a switch.
Especially the way it kind of picks up off the ground. It's a decent Oki tool as well. You can really create some opportunities with it. Oh, it's last hit again.
This match has been pretty close. I mean, ALEXR's been getting a lot of pressure just from Hell Sweep.
Yeah, and it had an opportunity there with that kick. That kick is guaranteed afterwards. Could have also done the tooth fairy, but it looks like Bunny of Doom looking to close it out and tie up the round set. Ooh, with a perfect.
And she did the 3-ring circus. Mid or low mix-up.
Yeah, and I vote for Tekken for having the most ridiculous move name, man. 3-ring circus, who thought of that? Who thought of that?
It's funny because that's how I learned the move. I just learned it by its move name before I learned like 1+4.
Oh, you know, that's what you do. You look at the move list. It's not like people make up 1, 4, 3, and 2, and they don't do that. They look at the move names or whatever's in the game, or they'll probably associate with like square, triangle, or something like that.
We were just having this conversation in the back when Steve and Bronson were watching this gym player, and he did a mental alertness, the stance.
Oh yeah.
And then Bronson goes, "What is mental alertness?" And then he just goes, "That's shuffle hands." and so now we've been calling it shuffle hands the entire time. So that's the stance, shuffle hand stance.
Shuffle hands. I always knew it as crouching demon stance or mental alertness.
Yeah, Bronson had no idea.
Yeah. Well, then again, he can't read. So yeah. So ALEXR taking that first match. We have a number of matches coming up, so just so you guys know, we are going to be doing Tekken 7 until, I think, about 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So there is a good block of Tekken action. And then tomorrow we have the finals here on twitch.tv/TeamSpooky, and that'll be at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we'll have the top 4 of the tournament.
Yeah, we're the co-main event for Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. All right, so let's see if we're going to get a new stage.
It looks like we are going to the Arctic Snowfall. No walls in this stage. I believe in this build of the game, I think the only stage with no walls.
Is that right?
Correct. In this build, at least.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, because I thought there were some missing stages still, right?
Yeah, in this version, unfortunately, we don't have all the stages. Obviously, missing things like the Forgotten Realm with the Tower of different floor breaks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I haven't seen that stage in a while. Also, some of the new ones are infinite stages as well. So here we go.
I thought I saw the stage quite a bit today.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you look at it closely, I'm not gonna call it out, but there's only like 5 stages in this round. Oh, here we go.
I'm glad they put one of the new ones in though. I like that.
Oh yeah.
The new Soul Calibur stage, as I like to call it.
Stage. You're talking about Claudio's stage.
Yes. Very Soul Calibur feel to it. I don't know what it is.
It definitely looks like they copy pasted it. All right, nice. Gets the God Fist. Unable to follow up with a combo. Oh, put the brakes on. Ooh, sidestep through counter hit.
That move always reminds me of Alex Valle. The only reason why is because when Alex Valle played Tekken 6 and he played Kazuya, he said that move was the best move.
Really?
Yeah, he was like...
Sidestep 3?
Sidestep, he was like, that move's the best move. And he kept saying that, and I was like, I don't even know what that move is.
Is that why he stopped playing Tekken?
Probably.
Well, you guys probably don't know, Alex Valle is the Tekken Tag US champion.
Yeah, he's super
this
strong.
happened maybe 30 years ago? It was a while back, but yeah, he was definitely a very strong player back in the day. This was before the internet, by the way, guys.
I remember watching those World Finals, like downloading those videos, taking 2 hours for one match.
For those 3 meg videos.
Yeah.
It was good times. All right, goes for it. More pressure.
He needs to start getting more pressure off of these running threes. But he's getting so much off of those elbows.
Oh, and there's a big rage arc. You're going to get a follow-up with the combo here. 2-1, 1+2.
I don't think that's going to kill, but she has Oki.
Oh, the pop-up kick. And, you know, the spring kick in this game definitely sped up and has a bigger hitbox as it goes up and down.
That's definitely one of the biggest overall buffs in Tekken is just the get-up kick.
Yeah, and you know what? It gets out of a lot of situations. When you are getting pushed towards the wall and the opponent is really continuing the pressure in the Oki mix-ups, sometimes that spring kick will save your life.
Yes. The only option, though, to beat it is actually to float them and re-combo them.
Yeah, that's probably the best, unless you have a really buff Punisher at the wall or something. Yeah. But ALEXR able to take it over Bunny of Doom, who is now going to the loser's bracket. Oh, he went for the pound, but not having it. We're never going to see the conclusion of that. And look, Nate gave him the pound instead. He left him. Oh, man.
Nate is the only one.